I'm like, bro, it's cool. Like, I can't do nothing now. Like, dated 2 pictures and went back on. It was weird, but it was like.
I mean, it was real. This girl was invested.
Like, I guess we just gotta deal with it. I don't know.
If you thought that Iman Shumpert was just going to sit back and let his ex-wife, Teyana Taylor, have a perfect romance with her new boyfriend, Pierre Mufasa, then you clearly underestimated how much he can cause trouble. He is determined to make things as difficult as possible for her, no matter what. And if you somehow missed it, there has been a lot happening in the past few weeks. Pierre Mufasa and Teyana shocked everyone when they went out in public together, surprising everyone around them. The relationship between Teyana Taylor and Pierre Mufasa really shocked everyone because nobody knew they were secretly seeing each other. While fans are loving this new couple, Iman is not happy about it at all. People are saying that he tried to confront Aaron after he and Teyana showed affection at the Oscars after party. However, Aaron is not backing down. He reportedly filed a restraining order against Iman. If you thought this drama was over or close to ending, you might want to think again. Get ready, because things are about to get a lot messier. Iman should be careful about what he says about Teyana, because he might end up facing Aaron Mufasa. You might think that Iman is the innocent one here, especially with how much he has been talking about Teyana moving on with Aaron. But honestly, it is easy to understand why he might feel upset. Aaron is a big deal in Hollywood right now. He has been invited to all the biggest events and has a lot of attention from women. He was recently the lead in a major project, and it is clear that his star is rising fast. Aaron is having a big moment in his career. He just starred in a successful movie, and things are really going well for him, which is great to see. Now, I am not saying that Iman is not doing well. He is out there making music and doing his thing in hip-hop. It is not that he is failing or anything like that. But let us be honest for a second. Aaron is having a better year, especially with his relationship with Teyana. Iman, on the other hand, seems to be having a tough time with it all and has been throwing a big fit since it all started. It looks like Aaron is not letting anything stop him from shining. Aaron is not the only one feeling jealous. If you know what I mean, there is definitely some jealousy in the air. The crazy part is that there is a rumor going around that Iman has been telling people that Teyana is a bad mom. He is apparently saying she is ignoring their kids and spending too much time with her new boyfriend. It looks like he is trying to make her seem like she is choosing her new relationship over their children. Iman is really feeling jealous. But what makes it even crazier is that he was the one who caused their relationship to end in the first place. The reason for their divorce is no secret. It is well known that Iman cheated on Teyana many times with different women. He even put her health at risk by not using protection with the women he was seeing on the side. And the crazy part is, the cheating did not just start towards the end of their marriage. There are rumors that he had been unfaithful for a long time, even when they first started dating. Not long after they got married, he got caught sneaking around with other women. The drama got even bigger when people started talking about this woman, saying she was not just some random side person. Allegedly, Teyana and Iman had been involved with this woman in some way. Teyana had already said before that they would sometimes invite other people into their bedroom. So, the rumor was not really a surprise, but it still made people wonder why Iman would go behind Teyana's back, especially when she had already said that she did not mind him being with other women. Just when things seemed like they could not get any worse, Teyana suddenly deleted both her Instagram and Twitter accounts. This only made everything more intense. The timing made people believe that the rumors about Iman cheating on her just 2 months into their marriage were not just gossip. Everyone started trying to figure things out, thinking her deleting her social media meant something big was going on. But Teyana quickly stepped in to defend Iman, saying that he never cheated. Teyana quickly made it clear that Iman never cheated and always stayed faithful to her. She wrote, "I have never touched the girl in my life. I deleted my page because I am upset with Jam for not releasing my WTP video on time, as usual. It is really sad that lies get so much more attention than the truth." She also said that she would always stand by him and insisted that the rumors about him having affairs were not true. However, there were still reports saying that Iman had been cheating. Even though everything happened, Teyana has still stuck by her man. But in 2023, a TikTok user made things even messier by sharing a dramatic story. She said that she got a tip from one of Teyana's assistants. Without naming anyone, the user talked about a well-known singer who is married to a retired NBA player. According to her, the singer's husband had a big problem with cheating. The gossip got even crazier when she claimed that the constant cheating hurt his wife so badly that it caused her to end up in the hospital from stress. The heartbreak was obvious, and it did not take long for people on the internet to start putting the pieces together. Before anyone knew it, everyone's attention was focused on Teyana and Iman. But the drama did not stop there. The TikTok user took things up a notch, saying that the real reason this so-called mystery woman ended up in the hospital had nothing to do with a broken heart. According to her, the woman had gone too far with drugs and overdosed, needing help to recover. Fans quickly caught on and started connecting the dots. People quickly put things together and realized it was Teyana, especially since the month before, she had to cancel a performance because she was exhausted. But if you thought this would make Teyana finally come clean, you would be wrong. She still defended Iman and called everyone who was getting into her business nosy liars. She wrote, "The person who sent in this fake TikTok story is a fool, and the person who acted it out is a fool too. She better have her court money ready." Then, she added, "Most importantly, where are the receipts? Nobody, I mean absolutely nobody, can make me go down that road. I would rather handle everything myself, put on a nice suit, and bury the past before I let anyone, including him, push me towards drugs or make me want to end my life." Teyana really went above and beyond to protect Iman and their marriage. He never really said or did anything to clear up the cheating rumors. He left it all up to her to deny it. He did not even bother to like or share a post to say that he did not cheat. That was a huge red flag. I mean, why on earth would someone stay quiet about something so serious? It is hard to understand how someone could just sit back and let the world attack their wife, the mother of their children, because of their actions, without saying anything. But eventually, it got to a point where Teyana could not convince anyone that he was not cheating anymore. His other woman leaked proof of the affair, and the talk on the street is that she wanted to break him and Teyana up so that he would be fully committed to her. I do not understand why anyone would want a man who had been cheating, because you lose them the same way you get them, but that is her choice. So, what did his other woman do? Well, she posted a video where you could clearly hear Iman's voice in the background. At that point, there was no way to hide the truth. It was all out in the open. But she did not stop there. She also shared a picture, and it was fully confirmed when she posted a photo of herself wearing Iman's chain. That is when we all knew for sure that she and Iman were secretly seeing each other. I have to say, these new side women are very bold in the 2020s. By now, you would think that Teyana would finally stop defending Iman. She would have every right to call him out and say everything she felt, but instead, she took the high road. She simply asked us not to go after him. She said, "To be honest, Iman and I have been separated for a while. Just to be clear, cheating is not the reason we broke up. We still work well together when it comes to co-parenting our two beautiful children." The only reason she even shared this part of the conversation was because the stories were getting out of hand, and she felt it was unfair to everyone involved. I hope this helps clear things up for everyone. Now, with all of this, you would think the least he could do is stay quiet, right? I mean, she took the blame for him, and if he could not make things easier for her, at least he should have tried not to make things worse for her. But instead, Iman did the complete opposite. He tried to make it seem like Teyana was the reason he started cheating. He even talked about a situation where he said, "I was downstairs with my headphones on, playing on my PlayStation, and she started. He started hitting me, and I remembered when I used to work with special education kids. I was taught to hold them from behind in a bear hug to calm them down. I yelled for my siblings and went upstairs to where my mother was." This moment became the breaking point for Teyana. She quickly responded, sharing just how badly he had treated her while they were still together. And once she started talking, she kept going. Teyana said that Dion was jealous of her fame and felt insecure about not being good enough for her, even though he had no reason to feel that way. She earned much more money playing basketball than he could ever dream of making in music. She also revealed that he felt insecure about her fame. He would often send her text messages filled with condescending and manipulative language whenever she was in the spotlight. She claimed he would start arguments with her for no reason, even on her birthday, and then apologize afterward. This behavior seemed to reflect narcissistic traits. Cyturn0 Search 0, she also stated that she had to downplay her professional achievements to maintain peace in their relationship. Cyturn0 Search 1. Iman Shumpert had difficulty accepting Teyana Taylor's growing success. In an effort to maintain harmony at home, she reduced her acting roles after childbirth, hoping this would provide stability. However, this choice led to a decrease in her income, and Iman began criticizing her for not contributing enough financially, despite her efforts to keep the peace. Cyturn0 Search 0. At that moment, it became very clear to her that no matter how hard she tried, nothing she did would ever be enough for him. TMZ also reported that Teyana explained how she worked so hard to keep their family together, even though Iman treated her in a way that was emotionally and mentally hurtful. She said she did everything she could to stay with him through all the tough times, but he just responded with more cruelty and selfishness. Eventually, she secretly decided to file for divorce. Even though Iman begged her to get back together, he did not put in any real effort. Instead, he acted in an uncommitted and careless way and soon became involved with someone else. Another cheating scandal happened, which Teyana says left her feeling embarrassed and humiliated. She also said that she fought really hard to keep her family together, even though Iman treated her very badly emotionally. Teyana explained that she used her connections to help Iman get jobs in Hollywood as his NBA career started to slow down. Unfortunately, she said Iman kept arguing and fighting, and it got so bad that in 2021, she started the process of getting a divorce. However, she decided to stop the divorce, and they worked things out. But it did not last long because Iman stayed insecure. As his NBA career came to an end, Teyana shared in the court documents that in 2022, she found herself being controlled and manipulated by Iman. She decided to file for divorce, but just one day later, she asked her legal team to take it back. Teyana later explained that she finally went through with the divorce in January of the following year because she could no longer handle the emotional stress. She said that Iman was not the person he made himself out to be. It is hard to believe he acted that way, but what is even more shocking is that he still tried to make Teyana seem like the one causing all the problems. Teyana also said that she had proof to support everything she claimed in the divorce papers. She mentioned that Iman was smart enough not to push her or make any new accusations that might force her to expose him even more. For a while, things seemed to calm down between them, and it looked like they were trying to work through their problems for the sake of their prayers and children. However, everything changed a couple of weeks ago when Pierre das Mufasa came into the picture. Rumors started saying that Iman had been acting out in a big way. As for Aeon and Teyana, things between them began to take a different direction. They appeared together at the 15% Pledge program, and just a few days later, they showed up again at the American Black Film Festival Gala. Let me tell you, they really made an impression. The way they walked in, their style, and the chemistry between them, they were not just showing up. They were making a big statement. But the real moment that stood out was when he won his Rising Star Award. Honestly, that moment was not just about a quick congratulations. It was a long, warm hug that spoke volumes. If anyone was still unsure, that moment made everything clear. That hug really showed what was going on between them. Fans have clearly been loving their relationship, and it looks like people are really happy to see them together. Well, everyone except her ex, Iman, of course. People are saying that he has been struggling a lot with Teyana moving on. In his mind, she was supposed to stay home with the kids, not out there living her best life with someone new. It might sound a bit crazy, but honestly, he is just upset because she has moved on and is doing better now. It seems like he is still feeling bitter about it. There are now rumors that he might be trying to take the kids away from her, just out of spite. The irony is hard to miss. This is the same man that Teyana called out for not being there as a father. Remember when she shared how he put their kids in danger? One specific story in the court documents said that he sent their children in a rideshare in Chicago, having them dropped off at the United Center all by themselves, while he had a private driver for himself. Putting 2 kids under the age of 8 in a rideshare by themselves in an unfamiliar city is really risky, which makes it even bolder for him to call her a deadbeat. Anyway, Teyana and Aaron finally made their relationship official on Instagram when she posted pictures of them together at the Oscars with the caption, "Oscar night in black and white, no gray area." That must have really upset Iman because, according to reports, he allegedly tried to confront Aaron at an event they both attended. Luckily, Aaron managed to avoid any problems. There were people around who helped calm the situation down, and Aaron managed to walk away without getting into any trouble. However, Iman did not want to take any risks. Reports say that he filed a restraining order against Aaron. This was the breaking point for Teyana, and she decided it was time to take action. She went ahead and finalized the divorce. According to reports, Teyana came out on top. She is receiving 4 houses worth over $10 million, a large cash payout, and luxury vehicles, including a $300,000 Maybach, a $70,000 Mercedes Sprinter, and more. Teyana also kept full ownership of her companies, and Iman has to pay $8,000 every month in child support, plus cover their children's private school tuition. Honestly, Iman should have just left things alone, because it looks like he finally made Teyana so mad that she went after everything she could get. And honestly, who could blame her? He messed around and found out. I would really like to know what you think about all of this. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and then check out the next video.